go with Thornton with nobody back. Finished off the break.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Toronto with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Ross, that's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
It's deflected and stolen by Patterson. Foul. That's good.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games.
In my opinion, of course, just in my opinion, you can never practice enough. You know, even though I've been playing ball my whole life, I'm always finding ways to improve, putting up jumpers, working on defensive schemes. Our coaching staff helps us practice all kinds of game situations so that when the time comes, we'll be prepared.
You know, Clark, is there anyone that really group in now for the Raptors? Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Damari Carroll comes in for Terrence Ross. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Lowry in for Joseph. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Miles Plumlee. John Henson comes in for Parker. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Freak subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Lowry out there with Powell. And it's Carroll in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Bucks making a switch. Here, Bonds checked in. Down low, here's Lowry. Terrific design on the pick club, and he lays it in. Lowry's got 10.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Monroe against Valanciunas. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Monroe. That one goes. Count it. Monroe's got his second bucket.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Lowry passes to Patterson. It's deflected. Valanciunas dishes to Lowry. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Henson kicks to Freak. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And the rejection by Monroe. It's Freak, top of the key. The rebound by Patterson. Toronto leading by 15. And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. And stolen by Freak. Vaughn, the pass to Freak. Baseline jumper. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Raptors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Lowry drives in. And again, no good by Toronto.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's tipped. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Powell. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Oh, nice double pump finish there. Strictly for the fans.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And through the first half. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same. Bucks trail by 19. Here's Freak. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Misses off the right iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Fires from 18. Shot is no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors leading by 16. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Dishes to Patterson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Valanciunas sets a screen for Joseph. High post try. There's the bucket. Good. Joseph's got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And Valanciunas kicks to Lowry. And the basket good. Lowry's got 15.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Parker dishes to Freak, and he bangs it home with one hand.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Bucks trail by 18. Middleton outside. Here's the screen. The dish now to Freak. Inside. Middleton the pass to Freak. Rebound by the Raptors. Patterson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry kicks to Ross. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game. And some changes here for the Raptors. Biyombo is checked in for Patterson. And it's Powell in. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Corey Joseph is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Patrick Patterson. Then there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Out to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. The Raptors rebound. Here's Joseph. Biyombo dishes to Powell. Passes it to Patterson. And there's the feed to DeRozan. To the middle. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, he's got 10 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Jones checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Carlisle comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Wright in for Joseph. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Inglis checked in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And guys, when you're cracking heads against somebody 4 times over the course of a season, boy, it's a great feeling to snatch that first game. Good adjustments tonight against